Welcome to my projectbazaar.com. Let us discuss about the improved churn prediction in telecommunication industry using data mining techniques. Let us discuss about the abstract of the product. So, overview generally, data mining, sometimes called a data or knowledge discovery, is the process of analyzing the data from different perspectives and summarizing it into useful information. So the information that can be used to increase revenue, cuts cost, or both. So data mining software is one of a number of analytical tools for analyzing the data, and also it allows user to analyze the data from many different categories like angles and dimension itself. So and summarize the relationship, also identify. Technically, data mining is the process of finding correlations or patterns among dozens of fields in large relational databases. So in this proposed work, data mining classification technique including decision tree, artificial neural network, that is ANN, k nearest neighbor, so that is a KNN, and support vector machine, that is SVM, so as to compare their performance. Using the data of Iranian mobile company, not only were these techniques experienced and compared to one another, but also we have drawn a parallel between some different parameter data mining software. So analyzing the techniques behavior and coming to know their specialities, we proposed a hybrid methodology which made considerable improvements to value of some evaluation metrics. So finally, the proposed methodology results shows that above 90% of accuracy for recall precision, so is easily achievable. So the process is completed for churn process to comparing the two classification process, so ANN, KNN, and SVM. So easily to describe, and finally calculating the performance measure of the process. Let us discuss about the flow diagram of the process. So this is the overall flow diagrams. Here we using the random data set .mat file, so like Excel sheet of the format, and then input data. So in the input data, in this step, input data is get randomly by using the mat file. Here we use the data set which was randomly collected from an operator like call centers database over a 12-month period. So the data set contains 3150 customer such as a call failure, complaints, subscriber length, charge amount, secondary of users, frequency of use, frequency of SMS, so like that. So the age group of the process. So all the performance analysis it's in the input data, and then optimization. So here we using the optimization technique using the genetic algorithm, so that is called a GA. So the evaluation usually starts from a population of randomly generated individuals and is an iterative process with the population in each iteration called a generation. So in each generation, the fitness of every individual in the population is evaluated. So the fitness is usually the value of the objective function in the optimized problem being solved. So the more fit individual and stochastically selected from the current population, and each individual genome is modified so to form a new generation. So this is the process of optimization. And then the classification process. So in the classification process is a data mining function that assigns the items into a collection to target categories or classes. So the goals of classification is to accurately predict the target class for each case in the data. For example, a classification model would be used to identify the loan application as low, medium, or high credit risk. So whatever it may be, the classification task begins with a data set in which the class assignments are known. For example, a classification model that predicts credit risk to develop based on the observed data for many loan application over a period of time. So there are 4 types of data mining techniques. One is a KNN, SVM, decision tree, and artificial neural technique. So in the decision tree, in order to examine the powerfulness or another word responsive for decision tree dealing with churn classification problem, we try to construct decision tree. So most of the available software using the environment, the completed book for the F measure and F score or calculator. So among various classification techniques, most of them is using the KNN process, using the K nearest neighbor. So one of the lazy algorithms is all training data are using the testing phase. And then SVM. So SVM is the basic idea behind the supervised learning methods and to learn from the observation. So classify by actually finding the optimal separated high dimensional feature spaces. So construct the classic non-linear class of boundaries. And then ANN, so that is an artificial neural network in the form of processing mechanism which is inspired a biological nervous system. So the structure of an ANN is determined by both the interneuron connections of the process and achieve more overall behavior in the learning process of the process. So finally calculating the performance analysis. So in the performance analysis process we can calculating the precision, recall, f-score by using the method of by using the formulas like that. So these are the performance measure: accuracy, misclassification, precision, recall and f-score. So true positive, true negative, false positive, false negative. So these are the basic idea to calculating the measure performance of the process. So these are the overall flow diagram of the product. Yeah, let us discuss about the running procedure for the product. So click the main guide and then run. So the guide design, it will be displayed. It's take some second to display for the process. Yeah, so this is the main guide panel. So enter the image number like 1 to 5. So I will take the 1 for so the input image like that. So I will select 5 to show the input image. So it will be show whatever the image, the image it should be show. So this is the flash. So this is the input image. So I will click the test set and train set. So I will click the test set. So this is the input data for the test set and then train set. So here we are using the data mining. So the calculating of our image, particular image, the test set value will be displayed. Again the train set value it will be displayed. So these are the training values. Yeah, these are the test set values. So test set values are displayed and these are the train set values. So train set values, whatever it may be, the train set value is displayed. So these are the training data of the process. So again the next figure is shown in. So this is the next guide. So in this next guide we are using the optimization genetic algorithm. So genetic algorithm I will click, the values already displayed. So for genetic algorithm optimization it should be process, whatever it may be, which one algorithm is good or like that. So I will click the genetic algorithm process. Yeah, so this is the optimization tool for the genetic algorithm, and also the values are displayed for the genetic algorithm process. And then there are different types of data mining techniques. One is a KNN, SVM, ANN. So these are all the general algorithm values. So these are shown in command window process. So again next I will take the KNN, SVM, ANN and decision tree performance. So I will click the KNN. The values are displayed like whatever it may be: accuracy, F measure, recall and precision. So this is for KNN process. And then SVM. So SVM is another one type of technique. So accuracy is 90%, F measure, recall, precision. So again I will artificial neural network. In the artificial neural network process, it also calculating the accuracy, precision, sensitivity, precision and recall. So that is called the artificial neural network of the process. So again similarly the same process will be displayed in the decision tree. So in the decision tree also it will training the process. So in artificial neural network it taking in training tools and also it will display. So this is for ANN and this is for a decision tree. So decision tree process, it will be the regression viewer. So that is a tree will be shown. Again finally performance. So performance compares all the values, it should be performance. Compare all the process, the SVM it should be high for the f-score. So this is KNN, decision tree and ANN. Compared to the all this, SVM is the best. So these are the overall running procedure for the process. Thank you for listening this video.